100 pounds, age 8. It was in 3rd grade when my mother first told me I should start wearing my pants higher. At the time, I didn't even know what she meant. My pants were fine and I felt comfortable, but it wasn't until I looked in the mirror with this thought in my head that I noticed the way my belly protruded outwards, how it wasn't flat like other girls my age. 120 pounds, age 10. 5th grade was the first time my grandmother had taken me shopping outside of the kids section. I was so proud of my new grown-up jeans. I couldn't wait to show them off to all my friends. One of them asked me where I got them from, and when I told her Fashion Bug, astounded, she said, "But that's a store for fat girls." I had never felt my heart drop with so much shame. 140 pounds, age 12. In 6th grade, I saw on the Dr. Oz show this green coffee bean pill that was supposed to make you drop 20 pounds in a month. And by this point, I hated my body so much, I yearned for nothing more than to look like my skinny friends. So I begged and begged my mother to get them for me until I discovered her own secret stash and began sneaking them into my lunch bag. Little girls, like I used to be, are taught from very young ages that they aren't good enough. They are constantly bombarded with messages about weight loss and dieting and fitness programs, all of the things that they can do to make themselves more attractive. Those toxic ideas imposed on children become the basis for a lifetime of self-hatred. And far too much value is placed by society on people's bodies and appearances, particularly women's. Take a look at tabloids. How many articles have you seen where instead of talking about a female celebrity's career or her achievements or anything that is actually relevant to her integrity as an artist, they would rather talk about her raunchy red carpet outfit or her bad beach body? Because women are constantly sexualized by the media, they are made out to be objects of either sex appeal or scorn. If a woman can't be sexy, she's belittled and devalued. To avoid that kind of judgment, women feel pressured to fit the ideal beauty standard. We adopt this mindset that unless we look a particular way, we're ugly and therefore worthless. Companies capitalize on these insecurities. Every single year, the weight loss industry, which encompasses dieting books, dieting drugs, so-called wellness programs, and weight loss surgeries, brings in $20 billion. Marketed at a predominantly female demographic, these companies encourage discontentment with one's own body. Those famous before and after pictures that show a dull, sad, fat person followed by their magical transformation into a thinner, radiant, horribly photoshopped new body. Quite bluntly, it sends the message that your body isn't good enough. You're fat, and no one likes fat people. Buy our products so you can look like this model and feel good about yourself. These messages are devastating to a person's self-esteem, not to mention they're morally wrong. A revenue based on people hating themselves is simply unethical. The weight loss culture has taken its toll on the mental health of millions. According to NEDA, the National Eating Disorders Association, in the United States, 20 million women and 10 million men suffer from a clinically significant eating disorder at some time in their life, including anorexia and bulimia. Moreover, weight loss companies play their scams as healthy when in reality they are nothing but sick ploys for profit. They draw in people with promises of fast, easy results when the only thing that's fast is how quickly they suck money from people's bank accounts. Amongst all the nonsense that has come out of this corrupt culture, one question still plagues my mind. When did the words fat and ugly become synonymous? We treat the word fat like a vulgarity, a secret that shouldn't be spoken about. Why? It's a description. A hated description, yes, one with an incredibly negative connotation. But I encourage you to get that connotation out of your heads. It is unfortunate that this idea has been instilled in all of us in some way or another. But now is the time to break it. Break yourself of old beliefs, of subconscious prejudices, and open yourself to a new light. Listen as I say these words and take them to heart. Allow yourself to believe them. Fat can be beautiful. Teach this to your children. Teach them to be healthy. Teach them to regard others kindly. And most importantly, teach them to love themselves. Don't let them grow up thinking the way I did. I can still look in the mirror and pinpoint exactly the things I would change. I still often obsess over the way my clothes fit, hoping they don't accentuate certain parts of me. It has taken me years to unlearn what I was taught for so long. Being taught that your body will never be beautiful leaves permanent scars behind. I want you to challenge the system. Become more accepting of others, and if you have struggled with the same insecurities as I have, learn to love yourself. In a world where self-hatred is the norm, self-love is the best fight against that. 165 pounds, age 16. I finally can say, I think I'm beautiful.